Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Renzo. Hello, there are Jackson. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Lori, Sherry, Divan. Hello, Ardesh, Trudy, Mia. Hello, Dita. Okay, today I'm gonna paint Amy Winehouse with pastels. I'm gonna use this 24 of pastels Faber-Castell, and I have some of the colors of this brand, Toison Dior soft pastels, and I have these big pastels. These ones, big pastels pencils. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use white just to block the face. Let me see. Let me see the camera. It's gonna be around here. Around here. I'm gonna put the face around here. Okay, I think that's okay. Yes. Now I'm gonna choose from here any color that looks like a skin color. This one is gonna be perfect. Okay, another one for the shadow. Okay, I think brown and this one. Okay, and I think I'm gonna apply a base. It'll be okay because this is gray, dark gray, a green base, and the skin color on top of that. This green is gonna be okay. Okay, I'm thinking right now applying this base because I want just to work simple with these two colors. And I need this green base to have some color variations, okay? Some sort of color variations. Okay, let's soft this. Now I'm gonna pick up white and I'm gonna just add a little bit of white to the light area. That would be around here. Okay, that's all the light area. You see, I'm trying to look for this shape here. Always looking for simple shapes. Okay, and I use this one. This is from Koino. I prefer this one because it's longer. Okay, now let's see the center line of the face. It's gonna be around here. The line for the eyes. If the head is over here, I'm squinting my eyes right now. I'm trying to visualize the face here in this kind of mess here, but something like this. Okay. Squinting my eyes, I see this is shadow. Here is shadow. Okay, if you have decided just to place the eyes, let's say here or down or up, you gotta take the eyes as a reference to find the nose. Your eyes, let's say, is here. The bottom of the chin, let's say, is gonna be here. Okay. Now you gotta make the marks from the eyebrow, the eyebrows here, and from the eyebrows, try to find the mirror from the eyebrows to the bottom of the chin, and that's gonna be for the nose. Okay. Now let's see how tilted is the nose. Look at that, it's almost straight. Maybe a little bit tilted, just a little bit. Okay. I don't have too much yet. I mean, I gotta just continue working on values in order to see more of the face. Let's add a little bit of red here for the mouth, and let's work with this light color for the skin. I see a little bit of the face. I mean, not that much, but okay. Hello, Michael. Hello, Dita. Hello, Artek. Spartak. Hello. Okay. Right now, I'm just paying attention to this simple shape here. She's like a triangle. Okay. And a small square here. Okay, stepping back. Let's see this. And let's see this. I mean, this is something wrong here. I have to just cut this here, 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 and here. Okay, now I'm gonna use this color on top of the green. Okay, stepping back. Okay, I need to see this eyebrow here, and then the bottom of the eye, the lower eyelid. Yes, and use the makeup. Now here there's a triangle. Okay, I feel like I gotta move this a little bit to the right. Should be bigger. Okay, I'm gonna use this white. Okay, wrong. Okay, obviously it's wrong. If you're planning to do that like me, like without drawing, you're gonna face that your drawing it's not gonna be good at the beginning. Okay, but you need to continue. Don't be worried about that something is wrong. Just try to keep always this and the center line, okay. You keep that, that means that you keep in the structure, okay. Okay, now let me see this with this. Okay, this. Okay, I'm going to blend everything. Let's see the face. Let's go again with the skin color. I mean, I'm repeating the process again. It's like I did something, I drew a little bit, I added a little bit of color, and then I erased that. Now it's everything blurry. It's like a new beginning for me, but new beginning on top of this, okay? I mean, in my head, it's gonna be right now, fix this. It's like somebody just, let's say, handed me this drawing in this stage, and I said, okay, I'm gonna fix this. I see right now that this eye should be more to the right. Okay, I need to add more of the white of the eye. Yes, I have to change, I mean, make this light here. Okay, it's like for me, it's not like a continuation of the drawing. It's just I did the first stage, I stopped, and from here it's just like starting over again. Starting over again on top of a drawing. That means that we fix it. That's gonna be easier. Okay, again, I gotta see this. How tilted is this? The center line. Okay. Okay, you notice that I'm moving the nose. My nose was here. I'm moving the nose to the right. I move the eye to the right. Okay. I'm gonna just adjusting this. Okay, getting a little bit closer. From the first drawing to this one, I see a difference. Okay. Now let's work on the shadow. Squinting my eyes. I'm gonna try to copy the shape of this shadow here on the nose. Okay. This shape here. Okay. Stepping back, I gotta move this a little bit to the right. You see this space is too much. Since I move the nose, I gotta move this. The problem sometimes is, for me, this is part of the process, okay? You see, I have moved this like a lot, I've moved the eye a lot. When I have seen some students like doing something like this, like moving like that much, for them it's like, oh my God, I mean, I have so many mistakes, it's been too much, kind of discourage them. But you gotta understand that this is part of the process. You wanna move things and a lot, okay? And every time that you move, you step back and you see if everything is okay. Just for me, what works is I go again with this and I blend softly everything. I squint my eyes, I see the drawing, I see the image. Now it's better, it's closer. Now let's go again. I had this mark for the eyebrow. You see, I'm gonna move it up here. Okay. I'm gonna move this eyebrow here. Okay. Okay. Now the white of this eye. When I'm drawing this part of the eye, I'm not thinking about properly the eye. I gotta think that the volume of the eye, of course. I gotta think the shape, the form. But when I'm trying to copy this, the first thing that come to my mind is just doing this simple shape. This is the white of the eye. That's what I see here. Okay, I'm trying to see the width and the height of this shape. If I just think, oh my God, that's an eye, and I gotta just think about the form. No form. Right now, I'm just copying the shape. And immediately after that, I'm gonna think about the form, because obviously this is a curve here because of the eye is a round. Okay, it's a ball, sorry. Now the other eye again, I see this, and what I think is about this. I'm gonna try to copy this here, the white of the eye. Okay. Now this is a circle, a perfect circle. Okay. I use this color, the skin color again. Okay. Now when I'm working on this, I'm trying to see the light on the nose and this. Okay. This is the shape that I'm trying to copy. This is this. The problem sometimes that I have seen that we are overwhelmed with a lot of information because a portrait is difficult, has so many values, has a lot of things, okay? And we gotta simplify everything. The best way is always simple geometrical shapes, triangles, rectangles, anything that you can just simplify and move from here to here. Okay, for me it's easier to see the forehead and do this and move this shape here, here to here, and make it bigger. I'm pretty sure you can make this shape bigger. If I don't tell you this is a face or anything, I tell you this, okay, do this bigger. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do this bigger. Obviously, so simple, yes? But you see the same shape in a face, you're gonna be, oh my God, that's impossible. Okay, now let's do the same here. Okay. I'm doing the same. Just trying to copy a simple shape here. First, I draw on top of the image that shape. Then I draw the shape here on top of my drawing. Okay. And I'm not saying that by doing this a lot of times you're gonna get better. You need to have more information. More information is you need to know the proportion of the face. You need to know a little bit of anatomy, okay, to understand the form, to understand volumes. Okay. And stepping back, I need to see a little bit more of everything. I need to make a little bit of the hair just to like put a frame to the face. I know it's not gonna be like I mean, if the hair is not okay, it's not gonna be something that's gonna affect the likeness. Okay, but anyway, I mean, since I'm comparing with the image, if this helps me even 0.01%, I'm gonna do this, okay? Okay, stepping back, I see the whole shape, everything. Okay, and this is helping me with this, okay? It's not about getting the hair, okay? It's not about that. Towel paper. I'm gonna read the comments. It looks like you're speaking about about beers and wine and pisco. Okay. Okay. I'm reading the comments right now. Hello, Chris Adida. Hello, Dennis. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, by doing this, and I can tell right now that the width of the face now okay, yes. You see the difference? I mean, she has really a thin and long face, and this is different. Yes, I didn't go when I do this all the way close to the face. I don't want to do that, okay? Because I mean, this is black. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get little close until I got the width. Okay, but not right now. Okay, let's continue working here on the face. Okay, now I'm going to change to the pencils. I use this brown first because I want to make more details. Okay, I need a little bit more of this color here. I'm missing this part. Okay, now let's draw. I need to see a bigger image here on my screen. I don't pressure too much. Just really soft. You're gonna use black. Okay, I need to, every time that I'm going to draw, I need to see something that is going to help me with that area, okay? And squint my eyes and I see kind of a shadow here. You see this? Squint your eyes watching the image, this. Hit. Okay. Okay, I think this is going to help me because this kind of, I squint my eyes and make this shadow makes easier to copy this shape here. Okay, and at the same time copy this shape here from here to here. Okay, This eye is different. This is a kind of triangle. This is a triangle from here to here. Let's use black now. Let's make this a little bit darker. Squint my eyes, step back. Okay, something is not okay, maybe. Definitely, maybe something should be down a little bit, I think. Okay. Let's add this highlight. Just really soft. I need to compare. I know that the position of the highlights is not okay. But I need to see them. It's because, I mean, you know that I use shapes. I follow lights to draw. Like from here. Okay, I'm gonna change this. This is softer. Let's see this highlight there. Okay, now I follow the next highlight here. Okay, I'm drawing at the same time. I'm just adding this highlight. It's not about watching here. Okay, where is gonna be the highlight? Here, a little close to the nose, close to here. No, for me it's about highlight, highlight, highlight. Okay, making this. Following that. Here, because it's not about just getting this light. Okay, it's about all the time trying to keep, let's say, the pieces of the face, eyes, nose, and mouth in the right position. That means that you gotta keep drawing and drawing. I mean, what I mean by drawing is paying attention to this, the highlights, the shadow, but not alone. The highlights in relationship to the other highlights, to the shadows, okay? Always looking for shapes. The problem is we used to get just caught up, and that happens all the time in some area, and we just forget that the face, we have to work on the faces at once. I mean, here and there, checking out everything. That's why we step back. We don't step back to see an eye, it's to see everything. Always everything. Okay, when I mean my all these things that I'm saying, the devices that I'm saying right now is about the likeness, okay? Because this thing is about the likeness, what I'm saying right now. It's not about color, it's not about volume, it's about likeness. Obviously, I gotta think at the same time about the light here. It's gonna be warmer, it's gonna be cooler, grayer. Which one is gonna be the more intense? Which one is gonna be the more, let's say, opaque or less intense? Okay, and this is during the whole process. I mean, this is not like even if you start with a nice drawing, if you have traced the drawing, it's going to be the same because you know pastels, oils, I mean paints. I mean, it's like they are not gonna be just there, like you put something and don't move. No, I mean paint is kind of moving always. Every brush stroke you apply, move the previous brush strokes, and then move the face, move a little bit the eye to the right, a little bit the nose down, and it's off. And you're always asking to yourself, I mean, what happens if I have traced the drawing? It's because, I mean, we get so comfortable because we know that we have traced the drawing that we just forget to do all this checking out from one light to the other light. If I do this highlight and I go to this one, and this one is just below, like this, I mean, for me, it's, oh my God, that's a mistake. From this light to this highlight, it should be a diagonal. And it was like that at the beginning, and now have changed. That means that I have moved this. And I gotta think what did I do? In what moment I moved that? Yes, I think that happened when for me, I see any face going through stages, like let's say in an hour of working, I see the face and I start seeing the likeness. In the next 20 minutes, I don't see anything. It's like I lost the face. I lost the proportions. The next 20 minutes, I see again the person. The next 20 minutes, again, it's like going back and forth. I told you the last time that I used to paint portraits, a lot of them when I was a student. And I was looking through a lot of things, old boxes, and I found this. This is my old set of pastels. I'm not gonna just this, maybe no more, because I tried it, and they kind of get into the paper, and they kind of have some. It's different. They are not soft pastels. Looks like they have some kind of oil. You cannot spread them so easily like these ones, like these soft pastels. I mean, I had to deal with that with these pastels at that time, more than 20 years ago. That's when I found this box too. It was a new box. It was new, but didn't use it before. And look what I found. I don't know if you see. Two of these birds are just completely destroyed. It's nothing here. I'm keeping just this because I'm gonna take out this, and maybe I will use it like powder. Yes, maybe. Okay. Watching the mouth. I'm checking from here up to the eye, from the corner of the mouth up to the nose, from here to the nostril, up here to the tear duct. It's kind of in a diagonal. Yes. I'm checking always the center line of the face. From here to here. Kind of okay. Kind of okay. Continue. Okay. Now I think that the proportions are okay. The nose, just I feel like I should put the nose more like this, tilted more, the base of the nose tilted. Okay. And the mouth maybe should be smaller. I'm checking out on that. I don't like to go and fix everything that I see like as a mistake. Okay, continue working. For me, I see a mistake and I say, okay, I gotta fix that. But I continue working in the area or what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the eyes. When I move to the nose, I'm gonna see this about the nose, and then I move to the mouth. I'm gonna see if I reduce the mouth. Let's work on the eyes. Okay. So maybe I'm gonna do something here because you see my it moves too much. Okay, I think that's gonna be more stable. I'm going soft, little by little. To get to this really dark, I'm going to use a soft charcoal. I think this one is really dark. Yes. Okay. I gotta fix the shape of the eyebrow. Okay. Okay. I gotta see this all around the nose and with this. Okay, it looks like it's okay. I think I should move the tip of the nose more to the right. Squint your eyes a lot. I mean, when I'm trying to keep the likeness, it's just sometimes I move my eyes so fast from the image to the drawing. Okay, really fast. Now I will try to fix the nose. How tilted is the nose? A little bit of black, really soft. No, I don't want to paint the nostril black. Okay, that's better. Now when I start thinking about colors, I add this red here on the nose. You know the nose is okay to be reddish. When I go here, up here, I change. I can use a gray or green color and I go like this. Here there is some green and you wanna find if I mean, this, you're gonna find these colors in any face. A little bit of green here. It could be green, it could be just the same skin color, a little bit grayer. Okay. Just 1 minute. Sí. La tarjeta. Vamos a tener para comer, ¿no? Sí. Pide algo rico para ella. Sorry, guys. You know, my son is asking for food. Every time that I'm drawing here, my kids are starving to death. You see all the things I do for you? Okay. Now, let's see the nose. I think I should add more shadow here. I'll be back to the nose. Not yet. We gotta continue. I mean, it's not. I mean, like that. I mean, I'm just telling you what works for me. Okay. For me, it doesn't work just staying here until I finish up the nose just kind of perfectly. And I say I'm not gonna touch the nose anymore. No. I just spend some time working here, and then I go to the mouth and then go to the eyes. I do that, I mean, with drawing, with painting, oils, anything. And it's just you can just jump from the eye to the mouth, from the mouth to the nose, but the idea is not to not stay in just one area too much. Yes, I mean, if you care about the likeness, of course. If you don't care about the likeness, maybe you could just jump around the whole face. Yes, that means that if something is off, I mean, because I mean, it's not always trying to get the likeness. Sometimes, as a practice, it's okay not to think about likeness, just proportion. I have painted and drawn a lot of portraits without paying attention to the likeness because it's kind of stressful this thing. Yes, and as a practice, you gotta paint sometimes just relaxed. Choose any portrait, any image, anything, okay? I'm not going to pay attention to the likeness this time, but always the proportions, volume, color. You work relaxed. And then for the next portrait, you go like, oh, okay, I'm going to put everything I have on the likeness. And when that happens, you remember me. Too white. Yeah, it's too white. I'm letting red on top of that. Okay, just a little bit of red, a little bit of green. If you check out my YouTube channel, you're gonna see that so many portraits that I have painted, you won't see the image next to the painting, and you won't find it. Okay, that means that for that specific portrait, I wasn't thinking about the likeness. I obviously, since we copy an image, we copy all of that. We're copying a lot of information from the image, likeness, and all of that. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is I wasn't worried about that. Okay. And I'm telling this because sometimes some people ask me for the images from some old videos here in my YouTube channel. It's like, send me the image because I want to paint that with your video. And I said, no, thank you. I don't want you to see that the likeness is not there. Okay? Don't ask me for the image. When I put the image next to that means that I'm trying to get the likeness. Okay, I'm working on the eyes again. Drawing and craft. I hate adults. Okay. Oh, thank you, Monique. If I think Orange is painting for more than 200 years. Yeah, almost there. Oh, yeah. You're telling me that I have a lot of experience, or you're telling me that I'm just too old? Have you seen Monique? He used Super Chat. Do you know how to do that? You press the button that says dollars, and you put like $200 and press send it to Renzo. I'm just kidding, guys. You don't have to do that. Yes, don't do that, please. I have a lot of money. I don't need more money. I don't want more money. Thank you so much, Monique. You may just sharp this pencil. Remember to go like this. Okay, this movement, okay? Now be careful with this. I mean, you can cut your finger by using it, or use maybe paper towel. So sorry, I think some of the pasta just get into my mouth. Okay. I'm adding a little more light and light close to the iris. Obviously, right now I'm thinking I need to get the volume of the eye because this is a sphere inside the eye socket. Okay, we cannot paint this just white. I need to sharp this one. Just doing this. Don't press that much, I mean, nothing's gonna happen. But just be careful, yes? I mean, mean, nothing happened to me ever. I can put this against my neck. Nothing is gonna happen. But if you're so afraid of this, maybe you can just you can do this in this way. Okay. Let's make a little bit of details here. I'm gonna make the lower eyelid with white. On top of this white, run out this red. That means I'm mixing white and red here, and I'm getting pink. Okay, now I think I'm gonna add a lot of black here. Pure black here. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, gonna read the comments. Okay. Oh yes, Monique. Yes, I hope you get the painting soon. Yes, I mean nowadays it's taking more. I mean sometimes a month. Yes, I think it's maybe in a week. Yeah. Latex. My brushes are just synthetic brushes. Yes. Hello, Mr. Wells, and a big day, Renzo. Can you start again? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna just let me look for my eraser. I just done this. You gotta start again. Alarna is asking how's everybody today. I don't know, but I'm doing okay. You know, for me, these 3 hours, 3 hours here is just like, and when I'm drawing and painting doesn't exist anything. It could be the end of the world. I don't care. Just a minute. I'm sharpening my charcoal. The eyebrows is a little darker here, a little lighter here because it's getting the light, of course. The image is in the description box, okay? And there you can find some links to art materials that I use. I mean, if you want to buy materials, if you buy using my links, I will get a commission. Speaking about commissions, tomorrow I'm gonna paint a commission. I'm thinking make Saturdays my commission day. Okay, I think the eyes are okay. A little bit of black to the nose. To the nostril, just I don't like really black here. Just soft. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of red on top of this. Okay, that's better. Shadow to the nose. Okay, I'm feeling that I'm getting close. There's always, you gotta get this. I mean, there's always some gesture, something on every person that we need to capture. And that's what people used to say, the soul. Yes. I don't know if you say that, but I mean, to say you capture her soul or his soul, that means that you feel the person there. It sounds like even it's beyond capturing the likeness. Okay, conclusion for me is about the eyes and the mouth, the expression here, just in this area. If I get that right, really right, uh, most of the time I will get that effect. It's because it's the mouth here is really important because the expression of the face, and the eyes obviously is so important. Okay, so if I don't get the eyes and the mouth here, okay, yeah. I mean, I've been painting portraits for a long time, and every time that I feel that I get this here, yes, I mean, not, I mean, on a prima, of course, on a prima I have a lot of disadvantages since I'm working just in 2 hours or 3 hours. But if I have more time, spend more time, definitely I'm gonna pay attention to the expression. And people used to say that. I mean, how you have captured his or her soul. So yes, and that's very nice when you hear that. But that doesn't happen all the time. Yes, of course, it's. I mean, yes. Don't forget. Yes, don't forget to like the video. Of course, if you like the video, David Valick. I keep forgetting to like. Don't do that, David. That's funny. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, and always remember that I have a bigger image to my left. I have a bigger image in my screen. Don't draw from a small image like this one. I mean, that's gonna be so difficult. I use this one just like a way, like I was when I step back, it's like I'm really far away when I see this small image. And I squint my eyes and I see here, because I mean, this is so small, that's kind of easier to see the shapes, lights, and shadows. Yes, but I mean, don't draw from a small image. Every time that you do a portrait, you gotta print at least 3 or 4 images, and thinking always, you gotta have a black and white image and another black and white that you has darkened the image a lot. Because we gotta be able to see values really clear. I have seen so many painters that they used to put one image up, one image down, one image to the right, one image to the left, and stick the image. Okay, don't move the image like this. If you use your cell phone, your cell phone is gonna be it's not gonna be static, and we need something really, really. It has to be still. For me, is that it's just like putting obstacles to myself if I do that. And adding a little bit of red to this area to know that you don't have to go all black to the teal duck. Now I'm thinking about the form of the eye here. I'm trying to make the roundness. I mean, the spherical shape of the eye. First is was about just to copy shape. Think about this. The white of the eye here is just one simple flat shape. And now I'm thinking about the volume. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Okay, Mitat Corler. I disliked the video. Is it an obligation to like your video? Okay, of course not. I mean, what what will be a bit? I demand you to like my video. Joan is saying you need to darken her cheekbone more. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. Okay, let's continue. Okay, if you don't like the video, press twice the dislike button. Okay, let's work on the shadow here. Now I feel more secure about the working on the width of the face. I'm going to use charcoal. Where is my charcoal? Okay, here's my charcoal. And I will go little by little. Making this dark a little bit. Step back and see. Okay, a little bit down. A little bit more to the right. A little bit more to the right here. Okay, I think that's okay. Let me add a little bit of this really soft charcoal. They can go darker, faster. Yes, looks like I can go darker really fast. Well, well, I think that's too much dark. Okay, that's okay. Let's. I see a little bit of the green here, the first layer. Let's read the comments. Okay. Hello, Emmanuel. Thank you, Stanley. Okay, Michael saying that color pencils takes forever. Yeah, color pencils you need at least, I think, 6-8 hours. Yeah. I did one video with color pencils in my Spanish channel. It was just a 20 minutes video. I mean, but it took me like 8 hours. I think finish the drawing. if he's recommending me to take a beer, yeah, man, I need. I mean, you're telling that too many times that I'm thinking honestly to have some beers here. Yeah. No, not beers. I think wine. Wine that would be okay. Yeah, wine. Yes, because beers is like maybe I don't know. I feel like every time I take a beer, I gotta go to the bathroom. Wine that would be okay. With even one just glass, could be here maybe for 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need to work here. Something is not okay here. I'm not pressuring that much. I mean, you know that I don't want this light to be as this one or this one. I'm still planning to add more light here because I think this is my number one light. And the highlights are here and here. And then obviously the tip of the nose is going to be always a highlight. Highlight. And then these two ones are not going to be, I mean, should be less intense than these ones. Obviously, this one should be even less intense. Okay, every time that you're adding lights to anything, any face, well, that was too much. You gotta think that it's like working on a still life, let's say, or anything that you're painting. We always need a focal point. I know that usually if we speak about focal point in the portraits, that would be the eyes. But I love to think, for me, that the focal points are going to be my lights, the highlights, the lights. And that's why every time that I'm thinking about all the lights on the face, thinking about maybe making one of the lights like this and keep some of them just down, grayer, less intense, or with less saturation. As soon as I finish the video, I gotta go to watch my dog and my cat. Watch the bath. The cat is just it's so terrible. I'm thinking about right now because I'm just listening to my kids. Yes, like they are just preparing themselves to do that. I have some scratch in my hands. Every week is the same. Okay, and going little over the lights, controlling this. I mean, I add white and I add this one. This is the number 283. It's the only brown in this set of 12 colors. Let me show you again to the screen. This set, just 12 pet pastels pencils. Okay, if you buy one of these, I mean, that's the only brown that you're gonna get. I'm using this brown a lot because, you know, pastels tend to be really colorful. And maybe one day I will paint a really colorful portrait. But right now, I'm just trying to get this a normal, regular skin color. And this color helps me a lot just to keep down the strength of the pastel colors. Because it's so easy with pastels just to enhance the saturation a lot. Hello, Linda. Thank you. Okay. Now, stepping back, I'm keeping the attention on her eyes, trying to see if I got her look. I think that's okay. Now I'm gonna keep the attention on the nose. Is kind of, I gotta fix the nose. I gotta do something there. The mouth, okay? Because as I tell you, for me, it's important to get the likeness, to get the eyes, and the expression on the mouth. It's not about if the mouth is smaller, bigger. It's about expression. Yes? That's why when you see a caricature, usually caricatures they are really good in likeness. I mean, it's an exaggeration, of course, but they tend to exaggerate expression. I remember one friend when I was a student, he was really good making caricatures, and he was always paying attention to this, the expression of the eyes and the expression of the mouth, and of course exaggerating everything else. Even he could make the mouth really big, but he was always paying attention to capture the expression, that little thing that make her mouth, her expression. Okay, let's add a highlight here. Okay. I have this kind of yellow nipples, and a little bit of on the highlight. You know the white represent lightness, is the lightness, but yellow is make that lightness, that light more intense, more colorful. Okay, what is about her? I think this thing here, this light here is. I feel like I gotta capture this. I gotta pay attention a lot to this area. Since the pastel pencil is really hard, I'm kind of cross-hatching here. Okay. Okay. Remember, you want to capture the likeness, that soul that everybody speaks about. It's about the eyes. It's about the mouth. Not especially the mouth, especially here, okay? This area. Okay. And just one little thing that I will tell you. That's going to be a secret. I will tell you if you get into my Patreon account. No, there is no secret, okay? Don't think that. There is no secrets. Okay, always remember, keep the nose reddish. Keep this area a little bit grayer or greenish or bluish. You can choose any color, but the idea is just to try to, I don't know how to explain, but do you feel this kind of receding, getting inside, and you feel like a transition here and the nose kind of pumping forward? Do you feel that a little bit? Okay. I mean, that's the same thing that we do when we try to paint a landscape, trying to create the illusion of depth in a landscape. The same rule, okay? About the color, how to get, when the color get closer, it's gonna be more saturated, more like sharp, more contrast, and all of that. And when the color recede, when the color is far away from us, it's gonna be mute, grayer, less contrast, and all of that. And we try to apply that rule to everything, even a face. I mean, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not about the face, it's about just perspective. Okay? Okay. I'm thinking about this area. I'm thinking that I could add maybe a bright color here. Obviously, a bright color, it means contrast. And if you have a skin color and black, you can just go for a cooler option. Add, let's say, a yellow or orange. That's not going to be the best option. Yes. Unless you have maybe two orange here, apply an orange here, that would be a good option. I mean, trying to kill down the other orange by comparison. Yes. But that's different, okay? I think I can add maybe this color. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add the same color, they say, but darker version. Okay. I could work there. I could work here too. Okay. Let's see, step back and see. Okay, of course the hair it has, I mean, some lights. I'm just planning to leave the hair just like that. Okay, let's see, let's see. Gotta be careful. I'm trying to think right now. I'm just thinking right now about the width of the face, because maybe I added too much shadow here. Yes. Let's see, I need to step back. Looks skinny now. She looks skinny now, which I think doesn't affect the likeness. No, yes, I think that. I'm not saying that I'm pretty sure about that, but I think it doesn't affect the likeness. But anyway, I mean, I gotta do something with that because I see the difference. You see this reflection here? I don't see the reflection there. Could be something like this. Okay. Well, I need to add some red here. Remember always the reddish areas of any face, the chin, the cheek, the nose, the upper and lower eyelid. If you don't believe me, go to check out just the masters. When you can see this thing about the skin colors, the reddish areas of the face, you're gonna see that really clear in Bouguereau's paintings. Okay. I'll add a little bit of this orange. I need to do a reflection here. No, now she looks fat. I don't like. I prefer just to maybe make it this darker. I prefer her slim, thin than fat. Okay. More red here. Okay, now, just a minute, where is my... Okay, I found it. Okay. Okay, okay. Bye, Dita. Thank you so much. I would love to see the streak of white in your hair. Oh wow, I forgot about that. Okay, okay, okay. I forgot about that. It's gonna be like okay, okay, yes, maybe like around here. Thank you, Nick. Okay, Stanley, white to left of mouth don't look like it should be there. White to left of mouth. Okay, this one, yes. Wanna check out on that? Thank you. Thank you, Carton. Thank you, Ben. Okay. Maggie Brooks, good luck watching the cat. Yes. Let's add this red to the lips. Okay. This one. Okay, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of this one. I love the transparency on the nose. Mm. Mm. Okay, I need to work this area. You feel this area is flat? See if I block this flat, it gets to darkness. Okay, stepping back. Now I think it's the time for add more lights. I use this. Okay, a little bit of green here. Okay. I think I need to add a little bit of shadow here. Okay, you see the image, you're gonna see how pink is her nose. Okay, stepping back. Michael is saying, at least you don't have any ears to do on this part. Yes. Oh, and there is a little bit of an ear here, but not gonna make it. Yeah. You see this orangey here? I want to get rid of that orangey a little bit. So nothing white, a little bit of green. I'm cross hatching right now. Okay, that's better. Now, brown. Like this shadow here. Okay. Now for this area, now I'm watching this small image. Okay. Mostly when I work on details, I gotta see a bigger image. But right now, it's easier to see where is this light in relationship to this whole area and just try to put it where it should be. Okay. Okay, I need more shadow here. Can you feel this shadow going like this? A little bit, yes. And this one. I think they my family here, they are going to start watching bathing the cat and the dog without me. I can let that happen. Better go a little bit faster. You know that, I mean, the cat is really this little cat. The last time he just get stuck in my arm. He opened his nails and he just get really hard. I mean, that was so difficult. I mean, almost her nails. Oh, I don't know what's the name. The nails what just get into my skin. That was so funny. I mean, the cat is the size of this. My hand a little bit. Oh my God, I did this. I touch this area with my hand. I'm not gonna speak anything. I mean, that's why it's so funny about watching the cat, because she's really small. I mean, as a normal cat, a bigger cat, that's gonna be a nightmare. Okay. Okay, now step back, watching here. You see this color here? Obviously, is greenish. Yes. Obviously, I saw that color. Yes, and I'm leaving the color there because I just want to, let's say, see this receding there into the hair. Okay? Creating the illusion of depth in this area. And here it goes with more colorful here. If I mean, I see the image is kind of orangey here. If I add that orange here, I mean, that's gonna be too everything is gonna be orangey maybe. I don't want that. I have enough with this, with this, with this. I would like to get rid of this one. I think that works okay in that area. Definitely this color works perfectly here. Okay, it's the same here. You see kind of grayish, that's okay. Yes, I mean, I cannot have the same reddish here and the same reddish here. Yes, because this one is away from this one. I should try even use that little thing about color, that change about color to create illusion of this is depth. Yes, okay, that's why you see this is not so red like this one. Yes, I'm trying, I mean, if I just follow the rule that adding red to the cheeks, definitely I could have added red to that area. But I gotta think at the same time about the illusion of volume. Okay. And to create the illusion of volume, we gotta think that this is something that is coming from here, like this. Okay? And this area is closer to us. Even this eye should be not that white in comparison to this one. It should be lighter even. I mean, I don't see the. I'm speaking about something that I have studied. I don't see that obviously in the image, in the photograph. I'm speaking about just to enhance that illusion of volume. And obviously, when I was a student, the only way to do that is, that I learned to do that just by applying the color theory about creating, uh, about perspective, visual perspective. Okay, that means that I could go even grayer with this area and with this area and leave here more color. And that's gonna bring the face more. It's gonna create more volume. And sometimes, so just a few times, you feel that you have created even more volume than the photograph. Okay, that's what we add in that. Remember, it's not about just copy what you see. You have to add those little things. It's small little things. Okay, small little things. You can exaggerate about those things too. Let's say this area of the lip could be really reddish, but not this area. You kill the red here and here. I mean, if you want to go like with paying attention to every little thing, you can think about this too. I mean, I didn't do that. I wasn't worried more about the whole face, the volume in the whole face. Adding more color, more light to this area, of course, in this area. Keeping this gray, keeping more color here, more color here, and here. Yes, and you see the nose. I mean, maybe the nose is not okay, but I love the feeling of transparency on the nose. That's what I always try to do. Okay. The one thing that you get that, if you want to get that, don't go black, really black with the nostril, okay? It doesn't matter what you see, just don't go black. That would be my advice. Okay, I'm missing something here. I'm missing this shadow here. Okay, that's okay, I think. I'm not planning to work the hair on the hair. Okay. I think that's okay. I think I'm done here. Mm-hmm. Yes. What else? What else? What else? What else? Stepping back, thinking. No, I mean, everybody, I think, see this reflection here. Okay. Thinking. Thinking and comparing. Okay. About the colors, I'm done. About the likeness, I mean, it's always that we gotta check out that to the last minute. We can in the last second we can find out something wrong. We can see a mistake or maybe some little thing that's gonna help us just. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna step back a lot. All the things that I have explained to you is things that I keep repeating in my head all the time. Okay, about the colors here. I keep keeping this maybe. I'm thinking right now. Maybe should add a little bit more red here. Okay, just to make this area pops forward a little bit. Okay, obviously more than this area. Now there is something that I have chosen to ignore here in the color of the skin. Here in the upper eyelid, it should be really reddish, okay? Both sides. It should be really reddish. Just didn't do it. It's because it's, this makeup is so strong that I don't think that anybody will see that it needs maybe a little bit of red here. Okay, and obviously because I see this pink here and I'm happy with that. That's enough for me to see the pink there. And at the same time I have this shadow, this kind of grayer greenish, that it creates depth, which is perfect because of this thing I see this pinky really good. Because it's about everything about the relationship between all the areas, okay? And because of this greenish here, I see the transparency on the nose. This color is more warmer than this color here, okay? That means that if I'm following the rules about perspective, okay, that's going to create the illusion that the nose is coming forward, even a little bit. We're speaking about things that we don't realize. I mean, all those things we see when we see the whole face, and we see that there is volume. And when somebody says, "Oh, it looks better than the image," that means that it worked. Okay, all that effort, thinking about values, thinking about saturation and desaturation of the colors. Okay, thinking about adding maybe one thing that you don't realize. Maybe I use this kind of yellowish at the end to add all this area to the highlights. Just here. Here, I've been using just white to make this. I mean, white is light, represent light, but it's not warm. Every time that you add white, you're cooling down. I mean, you cool down any color. A little bit, almost nothing, but a little bit. The difference between a yellow is that yellow warm up any color. Okay? I've been trying to keep that in my head during the whole process. This light here, obviously, should be different than this one. I added white, pure white here. And then on top of that, I added a little bit of yellow. And I gotta be thinking about that continuously during the whole process, okay? Every time that I'm thinking about color, I gotta think about that. Every time that I think about the drawing aspect of the painting, I gotta follow this light in the relationship between all of them, simplified form again and again, continue seeing this triangle here, continue seeing a triangle here, looking for, let's say from here up, okay, using everything. It's for controlling the drawing, that everything should be there. Volume, values and color. Value and color are stick together. I mean, we cannot separate value from color, but we can try to think about them. Just separate those in our mind. And for me, something like I squint my eyes, I see shadows. Obviously, I see light. Okay, obviously this light here is not going to be the same here. And to do that, obviously that's what I see. And if I don't see that, I'm gonna do that here, because I know this is a little bit closer to me than this area. And I'm gonna create the illusion that this is not flat, it's just like this. Okay? And we have this should be a little bit lighter than this area. That's exactly what is happening here. And it's the same here and here. Yes, if you have something flat, this is something flat. Okay, we have this color here, and we have this color here. Both are the same, both have the same value. If you want to create the illusion that this is closer to you, you gotta change this one. You gotta make it this warmer, lighter, do whatever you want. This has to be grayer, bluish. It's the same, but and that's exactly what I'm doing on the face. I see all of that in the image. Some of that, not all of that. And using the knowledge that I have acquired over the time about perspective, about all of those things that I'm so tired to explain. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked the video. If you want to support my channel, you have my Patreon account, the description of the video. In my Patreon account, we paint alone. That means that we paint together. You have access to the recorded videos if you cannot make it in the live session. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care. And remember, okay, it's not always about what you see. I mean, it's about what you see, obviously, but you have to add what you know, because we don't see all of that things in the photograph. In a photography, we don't see. The photography is always, I mean, you're gonna hear that some painters always recommend to paint from life. And in a live person I gotta say that it's a little bit different from painting from photography. Yes, we see a little bit more of those things. A little bit more. It's not like, oh my God, you have to paint from I mean, I haven't used a model maybe for the last 20 years. I've been painting from photographies for a long time. Yes, but I have learned all of that theory when I was a student. Yes, but anyway, I mean, if you can, you gotta see at least when you see somebody in front of you. I mean, your husband, your wife in front of you, real close. Look for those details. Look for those color variations. Try to look at that. If you don't see those color variations, try to imagine those things. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Bye. See you tomorrow, maybe. I'm gonna paint a commission. And just delaying the commission. So sorry about that, because this is I'm gonna paint a guy on top of on the horse, and the photo is a black and white image, and that's gonna be a challenge. Maybe I'm gonna spend 6 hours. Maybe that's gonna be a 6 hours string life. That's gonna be a lot. See you guys. Take care. Bye. Ya terminé, ya voy. Bye. Let me read the last comments. Okay. So, any question? Everything's okay? Thank you so much, Monique, for the super chat. Denise, tomorrow maybe it's gonna be the same hour. Maybe I say, because I'm just I gotta take a rest before a 6 hours live stream. Maybe I'm not gonna make it. Maybe I'm gonna finish in 2 sessions. But we'll try to do it. Maybe if it's not tomorrow, it's gonna be Monday. Yeah. Okay, take care. Bye. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I will think about that. Take care. Bye.